So we are going to start a practical on clotting time. Uh, we have discussed the diagnostic approaches of bleeding time. So one of them, an important test is actually clotting time. So let's start discussion about the clotting time. So we will see practical or performance of clotting time in our today's lecture. First of all, we will discuss about the principle. Uh, okay, so principal procedure, normal value, and clinical significance of clotting time. So what is the principle of clotting time when blood is drawn and up? Please read it carefully. Please try to understand these things carefully, because all are all things or all major mechanisms are in the principle. Okay, so when first of all, when blood is drawn and placed in a test tube, the intrinsic mechanism is initiated. Okay, and after few minutes the blood clots. The time taken for the clot to appear is known as whole blood clotting time. Okay, it can be done by Dale and Lade's law, capillary method, and Lee and White method. Okay, so it is a very simple principle. You just have to take a blood sample from a patient, and you have to incubate it at 37 degrees centigrade, and after few minutes you have to observe for the clot formation, or if you find any clot in the test tube. When you find any clot in the test tube, you please note it the time, and this time is actually clotting time. So you are using, as you are using whole blood to for the clotting time. So that's why it's a whole blood clotting time. So there are two methods: Dale and Lead laws, capillary method, and Lee and White method. Okay, so Dale and Laidlaw capillary method is it's actually a procedure of Dale and Laidlaw's capillary method. Make a small prick on the tip of the finger. Okay, so when you make a small prick on the tip of the finger, blood will come out from the puncture side. Start the stopwatch immediately. When you puncture the finger, then immediately start the stopwatch. Fill two plain capillaries tubes with the blood drop. Okay, then uh, after जो है after starting the stopwatch, you have to fill the two capillary tubes from a blood which coming out from the tip of the finger. So after 4 minutes, break a small portion of the tube, of the capillary tube, with the help of a glass film. Means a capillary tube is actually a very sensitive, or is a very small tube. So it is very easy to break a small portion from the capillary tube, so we can fill it with blood very easily. So after 4 minutes, please, after 4 minutes you have to uh, cut a small portion of capillary tube with the glass file, with a glass slide. Also, then end time is reached when a fine fibrin string is seen between two broken ends. So when you break the small portion of capillary tube which have blood. Okay, so two parts, यानी कि two separate parts, two broken pieces of capillary tube remain connected. If both are connected with each other with a thin fibrin string, then we can say it is a normal. It is because you are breaking it after 4 minutes. But if you find no attachment between two pieces of capillary tube, means capillary tube which have blood. So if you find no connection between, no string or no small fiber between uh, between two pieces of capillary tube. Then after a few minutes, break another small portion, and as you have filled two capillaries as already, so break a small portion from other after few minutes, after difference with a few minutes. Okay, so this difference or time taken for the appearance of string or a clot or a fiber, thin fiber between two pieces of capillary tube, this time is actually clotting time. Okay, so uh, perform perform two tests from a single person. Okay, so and note the average. Why we report the average? To minimize the error. Okay, so we will report the average of two tests. This is actually clotting time. Okay, so when you will perform this test, you will easily understand that uh, from the breakage of capillary tube, you can observe the string, or you can observe the fibrin, a small fiber between the two pieces of the capillary tube. So this is actually a Dale and a Laidlaw's capillary method. Normal value is up to 4 minutes. You are breaking the capillary tubes after 4 minutes. So if you find clot just after breaking, yani कि, means if you find string or a fibrin string just after 4 minutes when you initially break the capillary tube, then it means normal, it's a normal and time is up to 4 minutes. Okay, but if you do not find any fibrin thread, then you will break another portion. So note the time, note the time from stopwatch. So after 4 minutes, if you find fibrin thread after 4 minutes, then it will be an abnormal value. Okay, so another method is actually Lee and White method, in which we do not use capillary tube, because use of capillary tube a very is no is very difficult. You should be experienced to perform a previous test, a previous method, because breaking of capillary tube is also very uh, tricky. So so another easy method is Lee and White method, in which you place four test tubes in a water bath at 37 degrees centigrade. Okay, so first of all you have to place four test tubes in a water bath at 37 degrees centigrade, and then what you have to do, just draw the blood 4 ml. Okay, as you have four test tubes, so you will draw 4 ml blood from in sterile syringe. Okay, from a patient, as blood enters the syringe, start all the four stopwatches. Okay, so please keep in mind, you have to start the stopwatches just when you see blood in the syringe. Okay, not after putting the blood in the test tube. Okay, you have to start the all four stopwatches when you initially see the blood in sterile syringe. Okay, put 1 ml of blood in each of the glass tube. Okay, so you will after you have already started the test tube, sorry, stopwatch, and you will take 4 ml blood from the patient, and after taking 4 ml blood from the patient, and put 1 ml of blood in each glass tube immediately. Okay, already placed in the water bath. Okay, initially tilt the tubes after 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, you have to observe the clot formation. So how to observe the clot in a test tube? You have to tilt the you have to take one test tube at a time, and or to observe the clot you have to tilt the test tube for after few minutes, after few seconds. Okay, so initially you have to initially till the tubes after 3 minutes, and then after every 30 seconds, and perform this tilting step, or perform this phenomena on uh, all four test tubes. Okay, so when you see the clot formation in the four test tubes, so note the time for all test tubes, then count the average. So endpoint is reached when the test tube can be inverted without spilling of its content. Okay, so so cloud formation can be seen if you when you tilt test tube, but blood will not move out from the test tube. It means it's actually a cloud formation. So stop this stopwatch after reaching this point. Note the time taken by blood to clot for each tube. Okay, so you have four tubes. So take four times. It may be slightly different. Okay, so it may be a same. Okay, and take the average. Take the average of the four readings as a result. This is clotting time. Okay, now normal values in this Lee and White method is 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so normal value is 5 to 10 minutes, means to say if you find values between 5 to 10 minutes, then you can say it's a normal cloud formation. Or then after 10 minutes, if you find time more than 10 minutes, then there will be any factor deficiency, clotting factor deficiency. Okay, so commonly prolonged clotting time can be observed in the deficiency of factor 2, factor 1, 2, 8, 7, and 5, and then factor uske baad 11. So it can also be observed if a patient is taking heparin therapy or anticoagulant therapy. Okay, so this is all about clotting time. So we will move for thrombin time. If you have no question, you can ask any question if you have. Nonsense. सो मीन टू से कि आपको सारा समझ आ गया, कोई बात नहीं, हम आगे चलते हैं, इसका हम टेस्ट ले लेंगे आपसे. सो thrombin time. Thrombin time is another important test to diagnose bleeding disorder. Actually, this test is performed to check the abnormality in the thrombin. So thrombin time. Thrombin is also, as we have discussed few minutes ago, thrombin is involved in the normal coagulation cascade. Okay, so if you get if you are if you have if anyone have a bleeding disorder, then and they all then other tests are normal, but you can suspect it may be a thrombin deficiency, or it may be a it may be a thrombin abnormality. Okay, so thrombin time is another important test. So we will cover principal procedure, normal value, and then we will see the clinical significance of thrombin time. So what is thrombin time? First of all, we will discuss the principle in this test. fibrinogen is changed to insoluble strands of fibrin. Okay, in this step, fibrinogen easily. Please focus on the wording. First of all, fibrinogen. Uh, what happened in the test? Fibrinogen is changed to insoluble strands of fibrin by thrombin. Okay, the time taken for fibrin clot to appear is called thrombin time. It means we will see the clot formation of fibrin. Okay, so we will predict, or we will report the thrombin time. How we will report the thrombin time by fibrin clot formation? So we are going to discuss in procedure. At last, uh, uh, I will come back on the principal slide. Requirements are plasma. First of all, you have to take the plasma, and plasma you have plasma and plasma may be of test and control plasma. Then are glass tubes or glass tube. Then you will take thrombin and water bath at 37 degrees centigrade. You will take stopwatch as well. Then please, this last point is very important. Plasma should be platelet poor plasma. Okay, so if you are taking plasma from a patient, it should be platelet poor. So 9 volume of patient blood in one volume of 3.8% trisodium citrate are collected. Okay, this is actually a dilution or a ratio. So you have to take 9 volume of blood from a patient, and one volume of 3.8% trisodium citrate from a commercially prepared bottle. So in mix the both in with this ratio in a test tube. Then centrifuge the test tube at 2000 rpm for 15 minutes. Okay, so rpm is actually a unit for revolution. So revolution per minute for 15 minutes. Okay, so and pp is collected in a test tube. So after centrifugation, you will see the platelet poor plasma separate from the blood, so collect it in another test tube. Okay, so then what is the procedure? Pre-warm glass slides in water bath. Okay, it's set at 37 degrees centigrade. First of all, you have to pre-warm the glass slides. It means you have to, first of all, you have to uh, sorry, these are not a glass slides, they are actually a it may be test tube, but let's discuss at the end. फिर देखते हैं कि हम ये first point क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं. Place 200 microliter plasma in a tube and add 100 microliter thrombin. Okay, so first of all, यहाँ पर हमने जो है यहाँ पर हमने बात की कि first of all you have to pre-warm the glass tubes in water bath, which is already set at 37 degrees centigrade. Place 200 microliter plasma, PPP, triple P, patient poor plasma, which you have already centrifuged from the whole blood. Okay, so place 200 microliter plasma in a test tube and add 100 microliter of thrombin. Okay, so half ratio. Now ratio is half. You have to take double value of patient plasma as compared to thrombin. So if you take 400 microliter plasma, then you will take 200 microliter thrombin. So you can perform with another way. You, if you take 100 microliter plasma, then you will take 50 microliter thrombin, but volume of solution will be very less to observe the clot, chances of error will be high. So with the performance with the 200 microliter plasma, it will show almost enough clot formation. So you chances of error will be minimum to observe the clot. So start so much as thrombin is added. First of all, you will add the 200 microliter plasma, 200 microliter plasma in a test tube, and then you will add 100 microliter thrombin, and stopwatch will start after just after, immediately after addition of the thrombin. So you will note the clot formation. If clot formation occur, then how you will see the clot in the test tube after few minutes, after few seconds, you will observe the clot formation in a test tube, in a plasma, by tilting the test tube. Okay, so you will tilt the test tube, and you will test if you find any clot in the plasma, then stop the stopwatch. Okay, uh, repeat the test and get average of the two tests. Okay, so always run control plasma with the test. So this is actually a very simple procedure. Normal values of these tests are 9 to 11 seconds. So thrombin time have 9 to 11 seconds as a normal values. So clinical significant thrombin time can be prolonged in factor 8 deficiency, heparin therapy, or raised fibrin degradative products. Okay, so this is all about the clinical. This is all about the clotting time and thrombin time. सो अगर किसी को भी ये नहीं समझ आया तो यू कैन आस्क एनी क्वेश्चन। मुंतजिर मेहदी से कोई बंदा कह दे कि अब लेक्चर ख़त्म हो चुका है तो आई विल नॉट एडमिट मुंतजिर मेहदी। ठीक है, वो इंजॉय करना चाहते हैं तो अपनी ज़िंदगी जो इंजॉय कर सकते हैं। किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन है तो वो पूछ सकता है।
तो जो प्रैक्टिकल है हम लोग मतलब कि जो आपकी स्लाइड पे उनको लिख सकते हैं,
ये वही तो प्रैक्टिकल्स हैं, इसलिए तो आपको
टाइम और जो थ्रोम्बिन टाइम
आपने इसी तरह लिखना है। ये एक्चुअली वही बुक है जो आपको मैंने सेंड भी किया है, लेबोरेटरी टेक्निक्स इन हीमाटोलॉजी एंड ब्लड बैंकिंग बाय उस्मान वहीद। ये बहुत अच्छी प्रैक्टिकल लिखे हुए हैं। मैं एक्चुअली स्लाइड्स भी वहीं से प्रिपेयर करता हूँ ताकि आप लोगों को समझाया जा सके। इसके अलावा भी अगर एक्स्ट्रा किसी बुक में अच्छी चीज़ मिलती है प्रिंसिपल, तो वो भी चीज़ें, लेकिन जो है अभी तक जो है ये चीज़ देखी गई है। खैर, तो आप लिख सकते हैं। बेहतर ये है कि आप उस बुक से लिख लें, उसी तरह आप प्रैक्टिकल कॉपी पे नोट करें, क्योंकि एक दफ़ा जब आपके हाथ से गुजर जाएगा तो फिर आप इजीली इसको याद भी कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, और कोई क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो आप लोग जो हैं अगर किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है तो फिर हम इस मीटिंग को ख़त्म करते हैं। खैर, इनको साथ साथ नोट करते जाएं, और इसके अलावा नेक्स्ट वीक में जो है आपके अभी आपका टाइम टेबल आ जाएगा कि नेक्स्ट लेक्चर कौन कौन से हैं। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट वीक में। और मैडम नरगिस, मैडम सारा लेक्चर नहीं लेंगे अब से। मैडम नरगिस उनकी जगह लेक्चर लेंगी। इस वीक में तो उनका टाइम टेबल में नाम नहीं था, बिकॉज अभी उनकी हायरिंग नहीं हुई थी। तो अभी उनकी हायरिंग हो गई तो मैडम नरगिस जो है उन्हीं मैडम सारा की जगह वो लेक्चर लेंगे। ठीक है, सो थैंक यू सो मच। बाकी जो है अगर कोई भी इस टॉपिक से रिलेटेड या कोई इश्यू हो तो आप मुझे बता सकते हैं। थैंक यू सो मच।